The Black Tusk Trail is an advanced 28-kilometer return trail in Garibaldi Provincial Park that takes you from Rubble Creek up approximately 1,750 meters in elevation to Black Tusk in 1 to 2 days. The best time of year to attempt this hike is from July to October, as snow will be present outside of this period. Snow along this trail adds many additional hazards, including avalanches, icy slopes, unstable cornices, and buried trail markers. Therefore, if you're attempting this hike in the winter or spring, make sure you have the necessary skills, equipment, and knowledge to travel through snow and avalanche terrain. Avalanche forecasts can be found at avalanche.ca. As with every hike, make sure you carry the essentials, which includes packing warm and waterproof clothing, a good pair of hiking boots, a headlamp, and extra food and water. If you are attempting this trail in spring and early summer, we recommend carrying microspikes. Also, with a limited phone reception on this trail, we suggest you bring an emergency communication device. Always check the local Whistler and Squamish weather forecasts before heading off. It's important to remember that you will be venturing deep into the backcountry and up into exposed alpine terrain, where heavy rain, strong winds, snow, and freezing temperatures are common well into the summer. All designated campgrounds within Garibaldi Provincial Park must be reserved online in advance. For more information on camping and general hiking etiquette in Garibaldi Provincial Park, watch the BC Parks Responsible Recreation video. Make sure you leave a detailed trip plan with a trusted contact. For a quick and easy way to file a trip plan, download the AdventureSmart app at any leading app store. Now, let AdventureSmart guide you through this challenging Garibaldi Provincial Park trail. The Black Tusk Trail starts at the Rubble Creek parking lot. The trail is wide and well-maintained as it takes you from the bottom of the valley up 1,000 meters to subalpine forests in 3 to 4 hours. Approximately 6.5 kilometers up this trail, you'll reach the junction for the Garibaldi Lake and Taylor Meadows campgrounds. If you're attempting Black Tusk as a day hike, a left at the junction will take you through Taylor Meadows campground, which is a faster and more direct route. A right turn goes via Garibaldi Lake campgrounds, but adds an additional 3 kilometers. If you're camping, make sure you follow the signs to the campground you have reserved and set up camp at a designated site. If you camp the night, we recommend getting up and starting early the following day. Catching the sunrise while having breakfast and a morning coffee is a great way to kickstart the day. Regardless of which campground you stayed at, the trail to Black Tusk is well signed and marked. Both the trails from Garibaldi Lake and Taylor Meadows campgrounds take you through a relatively flat, short section of forest and boardwalks before opening up and entering Garibaldi's famous alpine meadows, where the two trails eventually merge. Follow the well-defined trail through the meadows until you reach the Black Tusk Junction. This is an important decision-making point. From here, you will begin to climb high into the alpine, so take a moment to check the time, the weather, trail conditions, and your group's fitness. If you are unsure about any of these, consider turning around. Make sure to take the left-hand trail as the right fork continues to the Panorama Ridge Trail junction and then onto Helm Creek and Cheakamus Lake. Unlike the trail leading up to here, this section is less maintained and can be technically more difficult. Washouts, rocks, and roots are common, so make sure you watch your footing past this junction, as twisted ankles are common. As you climb, the trees will thin and the vegetation slowly starts to decrease, making the trail difficult to see at times, especially in poor weather. After 4.5 kilometers of steep hiking, you will reach the Black Tusk viewpoint and the end of the official trail. Although it is possible to continue beyond here and up Black Tusk, BC Parks does not have an official trail, so venturing beyond this point is only for skilled hikers and mountaineers with climbing and navigation experience. If you do decide to push on, the best route to take is to slowly follow the contours of the mountain to your right until you reach the southeast ridge. Make sure you know where you are going and don't just blindly follow trails. The terrain here is mainly loose rock and scree, so watch your footing. Once you reach the ridge, this is a good spot to stop, have some water, and put on a helmet. Helmets are highly recommended, as it's common for people up on the Tusk to accidentally kick rocks down onto people below. From here, if you wish to summit Black Tusk, follow the narrow ridge line to the base of the Tusk and climb a skinny, steep gully to the top. You need to have some rock climbing experience to climb this section, as you will have to use your hands to pull yourself up and stop yourself from falling. Before you attempt this section, remember that you will need to down climb, and coming down is always more difficult than going up. At the summit, enjoy the beautiful views of Garibaldi Provincial Park. However, this is only the halfway point of your hike, so allow yourself plenty of time to walk the 14 kilometers back to the car. Soak in the views as you make your way home, but go slowly and watch your footing, especially on the first section back to the Black Tusk Junction. Although the Black Tusk Trail is a popular overnight and day hike, don't underestimate its difficulty. The elevation gain is physically demanding, and its length takes you deep into the backcountry. Make sure you take the small but necessary pre-trip planning steps. Get the training and take the essential equipment to successfully and safely complete this hike.